Today, Disney's Animal Kingdom is one of the world's most visited theme parks, but it wasn't always like that. Today, I present you a brief history of the past and the present of Disney's Animal Kingdom. In the midst of CEO Michael Eisner's reign in Disney, he created the newest park currently in the Disney World Resort. That park is called Disney's Animal Kingdom. Shortly after the opening of MGM Studios, today known as Disney's Hollywood Studios, Eisner told the Imagineers at Disney to begin creating plans for a new park, which would be west of Hollywood Studios and Epcot. The theming was based on an experience through different parts of the world's rich nature. The park would have exhibits representing the animals of the past, the present, and the future, or non-existent. We'll get back to that part later. This idea all sprouted from Walt Disney's love for animals ever since he was young. He had a fondness towards animals as he lived on a farm, and some of his earliest sketches were of the local animals around his home. Animal Kingdom followed with that idea to create a true animal kingdom, and thus Imagineers began traveling around the world to experience the vast cultures of animals and nature to bring home to Florida for the new park. The park would be host to 6 different lands of Africa, Asia, an Oasis-themed land, Dino Land USA, Safari Village, and the Beastly Kingdom. Each land in Animal Kingdom has its individual identity, starting with the Oasis. This is a land with thick foliage and covering right beyond the entrance. Then there is Africa, which is set in the fictional East African port village of Harambe, containing several animal exhibits. Today, the main attraction in the Africa area is Kilimanjaro Safari, a safari expedition through the African savannas. The other continent named area is Asia. This area, vastly enhanced by the first expansion of Animal Kingdom, is now home to the rides Kali River Rapids and Expedition Everest, and the nighttime show, Rivers of Light. The 4th themed land in the park is Dino Land USA, which is themed around dinosaurs and other prehistoric living creatures. The area is home to the Dino Institute, and today consists of the rides Primeval Whirl and Dinosaur, based on the 2000 Disney film. The land after the Oasis was called Safari Village, but today is known as Discovery Island. This land serves as a hub for most of the other lands in the park, and is home to the iconic Tree of Life. Finally, there is the land of make-believe, which was to be called the Beastly Kingdom. Much planning went into the park, and many ideas that were thought of are now in fruition, but one large idea is yet to become. The Beastly Kingdom was to be part of the Animal Kingdom, which would consist of fantasy creatures. This land would feature dragons, unicorns, sea monsters, and more, as you can see in the concept art of the time. The land looked pretty spectacular, proposing to host different rides based on the themes of good and evil. These areas would have different ride types. One concept was of a dark thrill ride called Dragon's Tower. This ride would take place as a journey through caves and caverns, escaping from the dragon in his den. This idea has now been filled with Expedition Everest, but possibly could have been so much more with the detailed theming throughout the land of make-believe. But this was just half of the proposed Beastly Kingdom. The other side, the good side, had a much different face, which would be home to vast gardens, a maze, and family rides such as ones based on the 1940 hit movie Fantasia, and others. Though the intensive planning for the Beastly Kingdom, due to budget cuts, Disney was not able to have it built for the opening, and replaced it quickly with Camp Minnie and Mickey, but still having clear plans stated on opening day that Animal Kingdom would be a kingdom of animals, real, ancient, and imagined. A kingdom ruled by lions, dinosaurs, and dragons. This was said, and Imagineers hoped that soon, the impressive land would be a staple of the Animal Kingdom. However, following the disappointing opening of Euro Disney, which will be explained in a later video, Eisner opposed the idea of any large projects, as he had already lost so much with the initial flop of Euro Disney. Infuriated, some of the Imagineers working on the Beastly Kingdom had enough of the budget cuts, and took their skills down to Universal Studios. Soon after, Universal's Islands of Adventure housed a mystical themed area with dragons, medieval castles, and more. This is what I presume ended any possibility of the Beastly Kingdom coming to Animal Kingdom, as Disney would not want to seem like they copied Universal's ideas, though they were likely theirs originally. Thankfully though, on May 27, 2017, the world of Pandora opened in Animal Kingdom, in the place of Camp Minnie and Mickey, which is first of all beautiful, and could resemble some of the ideas of Beastly Kingdom, though you ride banshees instead of dragons. Following the opening of Animal Kingdom, the park was greeted with many complaints as it had few rides. There was no fireworks show due to the animals, and the winding trails were confusing to travel. The park was seen as only a half-day park due to those reasons, so over time, Disney added new areas up to the newest edition of Pandora. Today, the park flourishes, seeing over 10 million guests annually. Disney's Animal Kingdom is seen in many different ways by different people. I personally am very fond of it, but some see it as just a glorified zoo. What do you think about Animal Kingdom, or the possibility of the Beastly Kingdom? Do you think that Pandora was a good replacement for it? Comment your thoughts below. Disney's Animal Kingdom is a special place for everyone who goes there, and is one of the world's best parks. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, please leave a like to show your appreciation, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you for watching the video, and see you next time on Sparkpass.